Hello, my internet fans. We're here again. Another episode 59 of the Stat Boy Rants. I am the Stat Boy. You are the fans. You know all this good stuff. We're talking SummerSlam. We're talking Monday Night Raw. And if you don't like the way I'm talking right now, guess what? I'm still sick. And you know what, friends? Let me say this about that, okay? I've got responsibilities to handle. One of them being this channel. Two of them going to work. And if I gotta fight through a nasty cold or cough or whatever I got to do it, I'm gonna do it. Alright? John Cena did it. Sure, he gets hurt. He gets sick. He doesn't cry in his bedroom, and he does that on his day off. When I'm off camera, shit, I'm gonna be as sick as I can possibly be. And he still fights through it. He works. Look what Bret Hart did way back in '92. He fought the Mountie with 104-degree fever. He may have lost the Intercontinental title for it, but he still went out and did it for the fans, and I'm doing the same darn thing. And if you don't like that, well, I'm sorry. I got things I gotta do.
Don't forget about that match Shane Douglas had in TNA where he was vomiting because he had the flu.
Yeah, Shane Douglas, man, that's extreme. Puking in the middle of a match. Wow, a puke match. I might look that up on YouTube. Anyway, now that I got that off my chest, I feel a lot better. And Renegade just made a huge catch up from a bottle that didn't fall out of the fridge. All right, so Monday Night Raw, and the WWE Champion curtain jerks again. What is this, trending worldwide on WWE? I remember the days when the WWE Champion hardly wrestled on regular shows. This was during the whole Superstars Wrestling Challenge era. This was like the champ would come out and he would give an interview, or he would cut a promo. But it's like, to have the champion come out first? That's stupid. And then the match was pretty much thrown out the window because Daniel Bryan and John Cena decided to come out and ruin the match, which led to something later in the day. Dumb. And then also Michael Cole threw out a bit of trivia there, that the Big Show is one of 3 people who have held every active championship. And I posted this on Twitter, and I sent it to Michael Cole, who are the other 2? And we're thinking maybe it's Edge and Kurt Angle. I want confirmation. Fans, help me out on this one. Have Kurt Angle and Edge held all the major active titles, being the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, the US title, the IC title, and the tag titles? Of course, Big Show is not a woman, therefore the Divas title don't count. Although he has once said that when he's home, his wife Bess she wears the pants in the family. So, go figure that one out. Then, we go backstage and we see JTG, who surprisingly still has a job in WWE, and he wants a match. He's complaining to Caitlyn that he wants a match. Here comes AJ skipping by in her little business suit, and says, fine, you got a match. JTG goes out of the ring. Here comes Ryback. And finally, the pink eye joke was made. I ain't getting no pink eye. And of course, Ryback wins. Big surprise there. Also during the match, I guess they forgot to correctly do whatever to King's microphone, because it sounded like there was a bit of an echo in the arena, and whenever the King was doing commentary, I guess the arena heard him. Need to look into that one. Then we get our first review, or our first replay of what happened on SmackDown, because let's face it, they need to fill 3 hours worth of stuff, and they pretty much said that the World Heavyweight title match is out. Watch SmackDown. That's all I'm going to say. Then we had the announcement that Antonio Cesaro was going to face Santino Marella at the pay-per-view for the U.S. title on YouTube. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later when I give you my predictions. Heath Slater came out, had his match against R-Truth, and Little Jimmy was there too. Lord Tenzai went up against Sin Cara. Whoopity-doo, who cares? And then we had the Raw Interactive. Who do you want to see on Piper's Pit? Chris Jericho, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. Don't get me wrong, it's great to see Piper. Piper's cool. I love Piper, you know. And of course the fans voted Chris Jericho in. But unfortunately, Dolph Ziggler came out, and then The Miz came out. So it's like, what was the point of having us vote when all three participants came in? What was the point? And then we go to commercial, and guess what? We have a triple threat match. It's like, really? You know, come on. We also get the announcement that Miz will fight Mysterio for the title. I'll get to that later. Then we had a Divas match with Caitlyn and Layla teaming up against Eve and Beth Phoenix. Sounds like a good match on paper, but at this point I was so bored with the show that I was fading out. Not gonna lie. Fading out big time. I was tired. And like I say, with whatever I got, it just kicks my ass during the day, and all I want to do is sleep. I really started to knock out during the Big Show Daniel Bryan tag team match against CM Punk and John Cena. I really don't remember. I may have seen Daniel Bryan coming out, but... And then while I was really knocks on wood, there was a match between Damian Sandow and Christian. You alright there, bro? He's got it now. I woke up just in time for the contract signing. Didn't see Sean come out, didn't hear what he had to say, didn't even see the contract signing, the actual contract signing there either. See, I was passed out. You know, Raw is so boring to me because of this whole 3-hour format that I'm falling asleep during the show. And again, being sick doesn't help. So, we go to the back and Sean's trying to leave. Big Show's getting interviewed. I remember that much. Crash Bang Boom, there's like a fender bender or something serious between Sean and Paul Heyman. Brock shows up, pulls Sean from the car. They come out to the main arena, and Brock just starts pounding on Sean. And Triple H tries to get into the ring. Brock has Sean in the Kimura lock. The Kimura lock. Just call it the Kimura. Don't bastardize a move that can literally break your arm. I mean, really? Come on, guys. I have seen an arm get snapped in the UFC. The Kimura is one of the dangerous holds you can use in UFC. If you get put in a Kimura, you tap or you snap. It's that simple. You can't, unless your arm is all greased up with sweat, you ain't getting out of it. And yeah, you know. Oh, dude, you're bleeding. Your foot's bleeding, dude. Holy shit. How the hell did that? Are you alright? Damn. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, tap or snap. Those are your options. So, EMTs come out, and they started to put a neck brace on HBK, and it's like, okay. Brock snapped his arm. You don't need a neck brace. Really? I mean, come on, wrestling fans aren't stupid, especially UFC fans. Okay, you don't need to put your neck in traction if you've had your arm broken. And now, apparently, Shawn is out for SummerSlam. He will not be in the corner, or so we think. So, let's get to the predictions. First up, in the U.S. title match on YouTube, Santino versus Antonio with Aksana in his corner. Santino has held the belt 166 days. How many times has he defended it? Not that many. I remember a rule where if you didn't defend the belt in 30 days, you lost it. Don't get me wrong, I like Santino, but as a champion, he hasn't really done much. So, I'm going to pick Antonio is your new U.S. champion. It's a good way for him to start his career in WWE. Kane versus Daniel Bryan. Now, the quick backstory, because Daniel apparently losing his mind or whatever, he has to fight the monster. I like this whole Daniel Bryan storyline crazy thing. And what better way to continue the story is by having Kane win. Now, Daniel is trying to get the fans to stop chanting yes. Yeah, right. Good luck with that one there, Daniel. Come on. They're buying your shirts. You know, yes is the new what. No is the new what. You know? It's not going to happen. Kane wins. I would like to see Kane win at SummerSlam. That'd be good. Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero against Chris Jericho, where Jericho apparently can't win the big one. No major titles on the line. The Money in the Bank briefcase is going to stay with Dolph. I think I might have seen a report that Fozzie's going to go on tour. I think Jericho can win this one. He's not going to get like I said, he's not going to get Money in the Bank out of it. So let him win one. Because if he loses and disappears, then you know he's gone on tour. If he wins, he can say, I've done what I need to do. I'm going to go off for a couple months. So I want to see Jericho win this one. Go, Jericho, go. And it's good that he's kind of going back to the whole, his old roots and all that, and he told Vicky to shut the hell up, which was kind of funny too. Okay, Intercontinental title match, Miz versus Mysterio. Miz has the belt for 26 days. He just got it. He ain't losing it anytime soon. Mysterio with the belt, what's he gonna do with it, really? Nothing. It'll be a good match. Don't think it'll be match of the night, but it'll still be a good match. So let's have Miz keep the belt a little bit longer. Maybe until Rumble. Give him a good 90-day run, I think. He can work with that. Tag Team Championship, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth defending against the Primetime Players. Kofi and R-Truth have held the belt 108 days. Now, my problem with this is we gotta touch on the whole AW situation. He was recently released. From what we think, the Kobe joke. There was also something. I think Linda McMahon's Senate race was involved as well. I can't confirm that, so I gotta look that one up. But why are the Primetime Players getting another title shot? Did I miss that they won another #1 contenders match? Did I miss something here? Was I asleep on the carpet? Don't know. Now I do remember that you know, they had singles matches. I think the primetime players eventually did win one against the singles, and I guess the story, Kofi didn't make it back in time from the trip to Japan. That's why R-Truth was by himself on Monday, and he got a nice little beat down, I guess. So I really don't want to see the primetime players win because of this whole AW thing. If AW was still around and they won, then the whole billions of dollars thing, you know, would be much better. I really don't want to see I have a very bad feeling that the primetime players will win, though. Give them maybe a 60-day title run and then put it on somebody else if they can redevelop the tag situation. Alright, the World Heavyweight Championship match with Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio with Ricardo Rodriguez in the corner. Sheamus has held the belt 139 days. Again, watch SmackDown tonight. You'll know everything. The match is off, the match is on, the match is off, the match is on. What are you doing, Booker? What are you doing? If you're in charge of booking, Booker, you're not doing a good job booking. Do I want to see Alberto with the title? It has been a while since he's been champ. Honestly, I want this storyline to be over because, you know, Sheamus is cool. He doesn't really need the title anymore. But also, you know, Del Rio saying, you know, I don't want to wrestle until SummerSlam. It's my destiny not to do that. If you give him the title, what's he going to do with it? Wear it and put it on the hood of his car? Really? I say give it to Del Rio just to end the storyline. Give Sheamus his title shot, and then who's ever the big name on SmackDown. Say what?
Briefcase?
Not a bad idea. Although if Dolph wants to cash in, they would have him cash in on Sheamus instead of Del Rio. It wouldn't make sense. Heel versus heel to cash in. I don't think it's ever been done. The big storm match. Brock and Triple H. Paul Heyman's in Brock's corner. What I'd like to see is an extra stipulation that if Trips wins, you know, we throw the lawsuits out the window, because nothing's been done with these lawsuits, storyline wise or reality wise. Nothing's been done. So and knowing Paul, why don't we throw a third lawsuit in there that, you know, Shawn Michaels was driving erratically in the parking garage. You know, let's throw that one in there. It's like, if you even look at Paul Heyman the wrong way, he'll sue your ass. Which is really, you know, that's the thing I hate about lawsuits, you know. You look at them and do you really want to waste your time on this just because you don't get your way? Probably not. In a perfect world, we want to see Triple H, you know, get revenge for breaking Shawn's arm, or for having Shawn's arm broken by Brock. And let's face it, you know, Brock has said he's not there to entertain, he's there to fight. Which tells me he's there just for the money. He already lost to Cena. Let's throw another loss in there, Triple H. He's there just for a paycheck, folks. He's not there to make friends. He's not there to sign autographs for the fans. He's there just to work and show what a big old monster he can be. Sue me on that, Paul, because you know it's the truth. So in a perfect world, Triple H wins, and maybe there'll be another, you know. Now, if Shawn decides to miraculously get on a red-eye to LA, he'll kick Paul. before he kicks Brock. Because let's face it, a super kick to Brock will do nothing. You know, it'll cause a distraction maybe, and Triple H can come in and get the win. But I want to see Paul's remaining hair just fall off his head and go halfway up the Staples Center. We'll see what Sean does. He didn't tweet until I think maybe Wednesday morning to let him know, I guess he's okay, but his arm's broken, so whatever. And then finally the main event, triple threat match, Punk, Cena, and Big Show. Punk is at 272 days. He's got 30 more to go, and he hits that 300 mark. So obviously, I want Punk to keep the title. Let's face it, Big Show is champion. Really? Come on. Not going to happen. Cena's champion. He doesn't need it. He's the poster boy for WWE. That would just give him an accomplishment as another title. And if they really want to go with this Punk Rock thing at the Rumble, he has to hold on to the belt. And since we're in August, September, October, November, December, there's another 120 days. Mathematically, Punk could hold the belt for 400 days if they keep it going, which I want to see. I want to see a 400-day champion. It came close with JBL. He was about 380. So boost him up to 400. So Punk wins. Maybe have The Rock make an appearance and a stare down. Let's just hope The Rock doesn't cost Punk the belt, though. Let's keep that, because Punk can fight through anything or anything like that, Alright? So, SummerSlam is on Sunday. Put your thoughts in the comment box. Send us your tweets. LBStatKid1977. Next week's show is probably going to be the fallout from SummerSlam, and next week's Raw, if I don't fall asleep from it. Send me some topics. Send me some top 10s. You guys know the drill. Alright? I will see you all next week, and Statboy is out.